Hello everybody, I'm the coach at the Toronto Taillow Fishnet. Welcome to Season 1 of the IDL, the International Draft League. It's a draft league that we kind of just finished the draft for. It's a doubles format. We got 12 teams in the league, 11 weeks, and then at the end of that regular season, top 6 teams make playoffs, and the top 2 get a bye the first week. So I'm planning on making a series of team builders and live games, hopefully. So we're going to start off with this video. So we're going to do a overview of the draft, what I was thinking for the draft. There are 5 tiers. You had to pick one Pokemon from each tier. There was 1 Mega. Then you had a few free picks with certain points. I'm not going to bore you with the details. So when I was drafting, I was looking for versatility and for comfort picks, stuff that I used before. I'm primarily a VGC player, so I wanted to use what I was comfortable with, and that was Gardevoir. So let's get into the picks. First up, we got Landorus T. I don't feel like I should explain why I first picked this thing. It's the best ground type in every format that has been allowed in. It's strong, versatile, intimidate, you get the idea, but it's also very versatile. You can run Assault Vest, you can run Band, you can run Swords Dance if you really want to do something spicy. Something that I've done in the past is run Choice Band plus Explosion next to like a Bronzong or something like that. Like I used that in 2016. I got Xerneas and Smirgle, and it worked out pretty well. So, strong first pick. Next up we got a Moonguss. So, you can kind of see I'm kind of building towards a Gardevoir team here. A Moonguss, I mean, some people like it, some people don't, right? But you can't deny that it has a lot of pressure. It's like not any offensive pressure, but you know, it's pretty to support your Rage Powder. You know what a Moonguss does. So that's why I pick. I'm still setting up for Gardevoir here. So moving on to that, we do have Mega Gardevoir here. This is what the team's going to be built around. It's like a truck. Trick Room's good. It's also kind of versatile. Like Gardevoir, just looking at the stats, like I like to run it as a Trick Room sweeper, but you don't have to, right? It's got high speed. Well, not necessarily high, but not slow either. So you can also run a bunch of stuff. You can run support of Mega Gardevoir if you really want to, like Heal Pulse, Icy Wind, and Will-O-Wisp or something. So this is like the core of the team right here. I was going to pick Mega Tyranitar. I actually did pick Mega Tyranitar, but then I was like, wait, hold up, what am I doing? I want Gardevoir. So I swapped that out using agency picks that were allowed in this league. Next up is something that I've never actually used before, but I have no idea what it wasn't really banned. It's been a DOU. We got Jirachi. So again, this thing, it follows the same sort of support the Gardevoir theme. So, you know, we got more redirection, we got solid stats and really good typing. Again, it's really versatile. We got, you know, the Follow Me sets, we can run Scarf, Assault Vest, Trick Room, we can run anything we wanted with this thing. That's kind of what I'm looking for in like these tier 1 mods, these really versatile, I can bring them to almost every game sort of thing. Next up we got Jellicent. So this is going to be our bulky water on the team. Again, Trick Room is great. You kind of notice that I'm building towards a Trick Room team. This is something that would let us do the Band Explosion plus Trick Room setup with Landorus, which, you know, that's going to be fun if we ever pull that off. So we got Toxic Stall is something that I like to do with Jellicent a lot, because you can just kind of sit there and cover as they can't really touch you. We can do Burns, cover for some of the weaker physical defense on the team. My favorite set with Jellicent is Moringa Berry, and Moringa Berry is a item that you've probably never seen, just because nobody uses it. It's a berry. When you get hit by a special attack, it raises your special defense by 1. So basically what that lets you do, it lets you, first of all, it lets you 1v1 Charizard Y, which is kind of insane as a water type. But also it does well against like Coco, because you can take a Thunderbolt first of all, and then you recover, and then it can't 2-hit KO you, and meanwhile it's trying to take down this Jellicent, and the teammate can just do whatever the hell it wants. It's also somewhat versatile. I mean, usually you see it, you know, the bulky, Trick Room, water type supporting thing, but you can also, like, you can run Water Spout on this thing, and that kinda hurt. So next up, we needed a fire type on the team, so we decided to go with Entei, because at this point, most of the better fire types like Heatran and the likes, Volcanion, they've been picked already. So I think the Entei was placed kind of low, to be honest. I've used it before on teams where, like, maybe I want Stone Edge for Charizard Y or something like that. You know, we got Snow, Burns, lots of control with this team so far. So we got Sacred Fire is always a good move, Burns are always good. So again, somewhat versatile. We can run a bulky Arcanine, we can run Band, we can run Z move, as you'll see later. We could run Z Sunny Day and Eruption, which might be interesting. Next up, we've got Porygon Z. We've got a lot of support in this team. I figured, hey, let's grab something else that can take advantage of it. And it is pronounced Z, by the way, because I'm Canadian. Oh no, Taillow. Makes sense. So yeah, we're gonna set up with this thing a lot, hopefully. I've used it before. It's really fun. So also, when you use Z conversion, the type changes to your first move's type. So like if you have Thunderbolt in your first slot, and you use Z conversion, it'll change to an electric type. You have Ice Beam in your first slot, change to an Ice type. You get the idea? So this lets us like adapt to lots of matchups. So like if we want an Electric Sweeper, we go with Thunderbolt. If we want like a Ghost Sweeper, we go with Shadow Ball or something like that. So it's not too versatile. It kind of only does one thing well, but like even if we don't set up, this thing still has 135 base special attack with adaptability. It's not too reliant on setup, so which is nice. We could also run Trick Room if we really want to be crazy with it. Next up, we got Swampert. We already got a bulky water, but it doesn't really share any weaknesses with the rest of the team. Like, I mean, sure, there's grass, but like, I mean, we can deal with grass types with this team, you know? Like, sure, it's ground type, but it's neutral to ice, and I thought that it was worth it just because I've used it before. It's got great coverage. It's kind of like that sort of bulky Assault Vest set that will just kind of sit there and just chip you down and set you up for the sweepers later. Also brings Wide Guard to the team, which is useful against Earthquake because we're kind of ground weak at this point. Next up, we got Jumpluff. This thing's interesting. We actually tried to pick the blade first, but there's an issue with points. So here we are with Jumpluff, and this lets us have more of a fast mode. The team is still kind of slow, so we also wanted something that Lando could Earthquake next to, and we got that. So yeah, even more redirection, which is kind of funny. So yeah, Fast Sleep Powder is amazing. We can run it next to, I don't know, maybe like Z Sunny Day Ante or something like that, next to Porygon Z. Lots of options. Next up we got Golbat. Now we're getting to the definitely lower tiers of the draft. So we also how successful Crobat was in 2016, and even though Golbat, I'm probably not going to be able to bring it to like many games, but if like I can bring it to one and it will put in work for that one game, and I think that'll be worth it. So yeah, we got the Tailwind option, Taunt, Super Fang Roost. Somewhat bulky. I think Crobat was taken at this point. I didn't even have enough points for Crobat, so that's why we got Golbat. This thing, I don't know, we'll see how it does. Last month, we got Chinchino. This thing can one-hit KO a Tapu Koko. So there's that. It's also got decent coverage. We got, you know, stuff like Bullet Seed and Rock Blast, and it hits hard. It also has good support options with like Encore. I think it gets Helping Hand, gets After You. So like if we wanted to, I don't know, we could do Chinchino plus Choice Specs, Jellicent, Water Spout. That'd be a gimmick, but who knows? It gives us options. I'm not looking for something that can bring every game with these like lower picks, but just something that would be really good in one specific game. So next, our last two picks are Z Crystals. We had to pick up Normalium Z because we're running Porygon Z. We kind of had to, but also we could put this on Chinchino maybe if we wanted. Okay, look at this, base 95 attack, base 115 speed. That's not awful, you know. Just saying, gonna put in work. So yeah, we picked up Normalium Z, Porygon Z. Next up, we didn't. To be honest, I don't really use Z moves that often, so I decided to go for like something that could, I don't know, just give another dimension to something that I'm probably going to be bringing a lot of games, so that's Entei. So we got Z Sunny Day plus Eruption, and then Z Sacred Fire is just going to hurt in general. And that's going to round out our draft. So this is the Toronto Taillow for the Season 1 of the